Ja, also wieder bei Tales of Berseria. Beim letzten Mal haben wir ein kleines bisschen Stachelschweine gejagt, um ein bisschen Geld für Lafis Medizin zu verdienen. Die ist leider noch nicht da. Dementsprechend schauen wir doch mal, was er macht. Liegt natürlich nicht im Bett, wie er sollte.
Welcome home, Velvet. Luffy, I told you to stay in bed. I was only up for a little. Look, your fever hasn't gone down a bit. Go lie down and I'll cook dinner. I'm sorry. What's this? A compass. It uses a magnet to tell you which way you're facing. Woohoo! You can use the sun and stars for that. And what'll you do if it's cloudy, huh? Thanks to this invention, we'll even be able to voyage across the ocean. See? It's designed to stay level, so your heading will be true even when the ship is rolling with the waves. Pretty neat, right? If you say so, Luffy. Come on, it's a must-have for any adventure. Can't you see how useful it is? You can tell me more about it later. Did they hurt you? Not a scratch, and I brought back plenty. I can hear Arthur already. Gosh, Velvet, I think it's time you learned all my secret arts. He isn't coming home tonight, is he? How do you know that? Sarah stopped by and told me. Arthur's Moloch? Huh, you really can talk to Malakim, can't you? Yeah, Arthur says I've got exorcist potential. No kidding. I think you'll be an exorcist to rival even him. I can tell you've been learning all sorts of things from his book collection. I really want to become an exorcist. I want to go traveling with you and see all the wonders of the world. I'll hunt and chop firewood, and if demons come for us, I'll defend you. I wish I could do that. You'll get there, Laphicet. It should only take... 20 years tops. It won't take me that long. Oh yeah? You better prove it to me then. Start with this lovely meatball stew I cooked. Eat every last mouthful, even if you don't feel hungry. And take your medicine, no matter how nasty it tastes. No tricks. Am I clear? Yes, ma'am. Right, cooking time. First, I need to light the stove.
Ja, dann darf er sich wieder hinlegen und wir schauen uns mal, was er hier gemacht hat. Beobachtungen zum namenlosen Empyrea.
Is this Arthur's book? Is Luffy really reading stuff this dense? Poor kid's gonna squint his eyes right out.
Und dann hier noch
The day
was.
before Scarlet Night, Sis went prickleboar hunting on her own. She's almost as good a fighter as Arthur, so I know those prickleboars don't stand a chance. But I worry that she's too athletic to land a husband. Maybe she should try to be more ladylike. Little scamp. He just knew I'd be reading this, didn't he?
Nee, da wollte ich nicht hoch. Oh, mehr steht da nicht. Nur halt der Titel des Buches. Na dann, Essen machen.
It's so easy to light Arthur's firewood. I wonder what his trick is. Velvet? Could you not put any spinach in the stew? Huh. You'll never grow up if you're picky with your food, you know. I know, but just for today? Fine, fine. I'll leave out the spinach just this once. And I'll make it that curry flavor you like. Really? Thanks, Velvet. There's some of Arthur's special curry spice upstairs, isn't there?
Ja, und diese kleinen Gespräche helfen manchmal auch so ein bisschen, um rauszufinden, wo man denn jetzt hin muss.
There you go. Not spicy hot, but oh so delicious. Oh yeah, I saw Nico today, and she had very important things to talk about. She's coming over in the next couple days, so be on your best behavior. I will. I'm glad you've got a good friend. Yeah, we've known each other since forever. Still, Nico falling in love? I can barely wrap my head around it. Laffy, you know, if there's a girl you like, you'll tell Big Sister all about it, right? Girl? You're a stubborn little brat, so you might need an older girl to keep you under control. Oh, and she's gotta be a good cook. A pro in the kitchen is a success at life.
Knock it off, Velvet! You should be more worried about your own love life.
Me? I've got enough on my mind. For one thing, I've got to cook for you and Arthur since Celica is gone. Besides, getting crushes on strange men? I just don't see what's so... Laffy, what's wrong?
Also teilweise sind auch einfach so kleine random Gespräche, wenn es darum geht, ja, mit der Liebe und so.
Are you all right? I'll bring you some water.
I'm fine. You just said something funny is all. And it made me choke a bit.
As long as you're okay. Sorry, I went off on a tangent there.
Who knows what the future holds?
Yeah, but what more can I do? I've got a duty to look after my little brother, and I'm serious about it.
I know, but I'm trying to look after you too. I want you to be happy. That's all. And it's not just me. Arthur worries about you too.
Well, we're family, right?
Yeah, that's what families do.
Thanks, Laffy. For you, I'd kill every last prickle boar in the forest if it came down to it. What am I doing? I need to hurry and get dinner ready.
Finde ich ganz so gut, wenn die jedes einzelne Stachelschwein tötet, weil sonst hat man ja keine mehr dann, ne? Na dann, machen wir Essen. Schön ein Topf. Krieg ich auch gleich Hunger. Scheint wohl zu schmecken.
Good boy. You didn't forget your medicine.
Well, I did promise. Tomorrow's a scarlet night.
Yeah, just like that night that changed our lives.
Velvet, may I sleep next to you tonight?
Of course.
Die Nacht, von der sie reden, war die aus dem Intro, sag ich mal, im ersten Part. Wo sie noch ganz klein waren. Das war halt auch die Nacht, wo deren Schwester gestorben ist, vor 7 Jahren.
Okay, let's see. Today, I've got to dry some meat and use that cheese I've been saving to make a quiche for... Laffy? You little... Where have you gone?
Da fehlt offensichtlich ein Buch auf dem Tisch.
You better not have gone to the village alone. I bet your fever hasn't even gone down.
Und Laffy ist abgehauen. Na dann, laufen wir mal hinterher. So ein kleines, fieberiges Kind sollte man vielleicht nicht zwingend alleine lassen. Selbst wenn er von alleine abgehauen ist. Naja. So. Kann mit den Leuten ja auch nochmal reden. Zu die Eile, Velvet. Hast du Laffy gesehen? Ist allein losgegangen, obwohl er immer noch Fieber hat. Wir sind gerade erst angekommen und haben ihn nicht gesehen. Aber Laffy ist ein Junge und Jungen tun sowas eben. Wenigstens bleibt einer von uns ruhig. Aber was, wenn ihm etwas zugestoßen ist? Nur die Ruhe. Wenn er im Dorf ist, besteht keine Gefahr. Also überleg's am besten, wo er sonst sein könnte. Bleib einfach ruhig. Du bist seine große Schwester. Natürlich.
Hey, has Laffy Set been here?
No. I haven't seen him.
Wait, that's one of Arthur's.
Actually, it's a copy that Laphicet made. A smart merchant would pay a pretty penny for this book. I gave him a fair trade.
Laffy, did he really copy all that by hand? Oh, he must have done it to buy that compass.
No, though he gave it some puppy eyes. Told him I'd throw it in for free, but he said that it would be a bad deal for me. He's a good lad, but not the merchant type.
So, what did he use the money for?
I'm afraid my lips are sealed. You'll have to ask him.
Velvet, I saw Laphicet walking around. Is he okay?
He's not okay. Where'd you see him?
He was headed for the forest. I'll help you look for him.
Thanks. Do a sweep of the village, just in case. I'll check the forest.
Tja, was fehlt da wohl noch auf dem... Ja, hier beim Händler. Was könnte er wohl geholt haben?
He might have gone to the cape to pick flowers.
I was going to have them join the search, but they won't move at all. It's like they're scared of something.
Ich habe vor allem Angst. So. Kann ich mal nochmal kurz speichern. Wenn wir hier schon hier vorm Speicherpunkt stehen. So, was sagt ihr denn hier so?
Have you seen Laphicet?
Nope. Can't say that I have.
All right. Let me know the second you see him.
Got it. Is he in bad shape?
Well, he refuses to stay in bed. He needs his rest, but he's always walking around or reading outside.
I can't say I'm surprised. He's always been a curious lad. He likes reading difficult books. When I saw him the other day, he told me all about the latest navigation techniques and exotic farming methods, too. Only one kid in a million is as smart as he is.
You're exaggerating. Well, maybe not.
It's a shame. If he could go to school in the capital, I'm sure he'd make a name for himself as a scholar.
The capital? Isn't that days and days by ship from Taliesin? No way. Not happening. Even if he gets better, I could never let him go that far away all by himself.
He can handle it. He's actually a very responsible boy. I don't think you need to worry.
I couldn't handle it. I would worry. And be lonely.
Wir können auch hier einmal kurz aus der Stadt raus, aber... Hier sind wir im Morgana-Wald. Ich glaube, weit würden wir hier wahrscheinlich auch nicht kommen. Könntest du ein bisschen noch umschauen. Ich glaube, das habe ich damals bei mir im ersten Playthrough nicht gemacht. Ich bin da gar nicht erst durch den Wald hier gegangen. Aber hieran sehen wir zum Beispiel, dass wir nicht durch können, wenn die Kristalle hier rot sind. Was sagt er denn? Okay. Manchmal sagen die Charaktere auch etwas, wenn man so in ein Gebiet läuft, wo man halt eben nicht hin sollte. Nach dem Motto, nee, da müssen wir jetzt nicht hin oder wir sollten woanders hingehen, aber ja, da ist es wohl einfach gefährlich. Und es gibt anscheinend wohl keine Kaninchen mehr. Ah ja, man kann zumindest hier auf die erste Map von diesem Wald. Sagst du noch irgendwas? Schmorzunge. Das ist wahrscheinlich der beste Name, den man einer... Was war es nochmal? Ein Jack? Eine Kuh? Irgendwas in der Richtung geben kann? Schmorzunge? Ja. Gehen wir zum nächsten Ausrufezeichen da oben. Ich glaube, der hat nämlich ein paar bessere Infos für uns.
Hey, Velvet, did you hear the news? Tonight is going to be another Scarlet Night.
I remember the moon turned red 7 years ago. But what is it anyway?
It's a red lunar eclipse. It happens every several years or so. Apparently, you can predict the next one by watching the movements of the stars. According to legend, a crimson moon is a gate that connects our world to the next. It's also said to be proof of humanity's sins.
You sure know a lot about it.
Laphicet taught me, just a few minutes ago.
You saw Laffy? Where'd he go?
Actually, I don't know. Sorry.
Aww.
Seid ihr alle sehr hilfreich hier. Aber naja, uns wurde ja gesagt, wir sollen zum Wald gehen. Nebenbei, diese kleine Zahl, die 796 da steht. Ich erkläre es, sobald es vom Spiel auch gesagt wird. Von daher, sie ist einfach da und ihr könnt sie ignorieren. Hat erst einmal nichts Wichtiges zu sagen. So, die Schweinchen lassen wir jetzt aber auch erstmal in Ruhe und gehen einfach weiter.
Fluffy,
Gut getarnt auf jeden Fall.
Velvet,
can you walk? How's your fever?
I'm fine. I was just taking a break.
You little... You know better than this, Laphicet. Running off without telling me. What if something happened to you? You wouldn't be the only one hurt. Do you understand that?
I'm sorry.
If you want to do something, just ask. I know I'm a crummy big sister, and I can't afford to buy you all the things you want.
No, that's not why I went out. You see, it was just...
I get it. You're right. I forgot the flowers for the graves.
Yeah, so I was going out to the Cape, and I thought,
You want to see the ocean too, don't you?
well, yeah, that too.
Fine. Just for today, though.
Are you sure?
I am. But next time you run off like that, I'm strapping you to your bed.
Yes, ma'am.
Good. It's off to the Cape then.
Hooray!
Dann wollen wir doch heute mal eine Ausnahme machen und mal zum Kap rübergehen.
Remember how we went out together to pick princessias on the morning of Celica's funeral?
Yeah, I was only 4, but I remember. We couldn't find any in the village or at the Cape.
Right. Because the demons had made a mess of them. And then you suddenly started climbing down the edge of the cliff.
You ran over and grabbed me. You had the scariest look on your face.
Of course I did. Do you have any idea what I'd do if I lost you too?
You'd still have Arthur. He'd help you. He'll help the world. He's quite the guy.
That's probably true. But I'd still miss you like you wouldn't believe.
I know. I'm sorry, sis.
But down the cliff from where you were, a lone pair of princessia were blooming.
I remember. A gentle breeze came in, and it smelled like Celica.
That's right. That's why I believe those flowers were a message from her. Do you know what princessia flowers signify?
An irreplaceable treasure, and wishes for good health for many years to come.
Right. And that sums up my feelings nicely, Laffy.
Yeah. Me too, sis.
Ja. Und Apfelbu. Ich habe vorher nie gewusst, was Apfelbu ist. Aber hier werden wir es jetzt
How about I
erfahren.
make you some apple boo when we get home, Laffy?
Appleboo? What's that?
Grated apples. Whenever I caught a cold when I was little, Celica would make it for me. It's sweet and tart and juicy and crisp. Eating it always made me feel better.
Well, apples are good for you. But what does the boo mean?
When I was a baby, I would always say boo-boo when I wanted to eat an apple.
So that's where the name comes from. Wait, you called apples boo-boo? You must have been a strange baby.
You used to do the same thing. When Celica and I heard you, we laughed so hard.
Boo!
Du wirst Bescheid. Apfelbu. Vom Alter her heißt das, vor 4 Jahren beim Begräbnis war er 4, vor 7 Jahren beim Begräbnis war er 4, das sprich, er ist jetzt 11 und Velvet ist 16. Hat sie ja auch schon im ersten, ja doch im ersten Part, glaube ich, hat sie das gesagt. Und hier haben wir die Princessia.
Just look at all these. This place never changes, does it?
It does too change. The seasons, the wind, the weather. Change one and the sea's totally different. And the same goes for what lies across the sea.
Across the sea? Sometimes I just don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, Velvet. Thank you for taking me out here today.
You don't need to thank me. Hey, Luffy. Do you know why it is that birds fly?
Well, if they didn't, they couldn't catch food or escape from predators.
Thought so.
Die wichtigste
But you
Frage
know,
des Spiels.
I think there's more to it than that. A bird that's born with wings has to...
A demon! Luffy said, run! No matter how much it hurts, run! Velvet! Don't be scared. You can do it. You're going to be strong, like Arthur.
No, you can't!
Go!
So, und nun dürfen wir uns hier gegen diesen Dämon anlegen.
I don't want to go alone!
Und wir sehen schon,
Don't let your feelings get in the way!
kein Schaden.
We'll kill you too!
But please, go!
Dann wiederum ergreift uns aber auch nicht an. Na, doch, ab und zu.
It's just like Arthur said. But I have to do this!
Stop! Face me, demon! Velvet.
Is this why? How did I get home?
Velvet!
Luffy, you're all right.
Sorry. It's all my fault.
No, if you weren't there, there's no telling what might have happened to me.
Your old one broke, right? You've got beautiful hair. It would be a waste if you didn't take care of it. I'll make a new world. A world where my sister can be happy.
The Scarlet Knight? What's going on? Was it all a dream? No, it wasn't!
Ja. Und jetzt fehlt Luffy jetzt schon wieder. Wo ist er nur diesmal hingelaufen? Jetzt haben wir sogar auch die Scarlet Knight. Ist auch ein bisschen dunkel geworden. Und ein bisschen gefährlich, würde ich jetzt sagen, mit diesen Dämonen da oben.
No! What's happening?
Diesmal sind es direkt so ein paar mehr.
Luffy!
Deswegen würde ich einfach sagen, wir laufen weg, denn da sind ein paar Dämonen hinter uns her. Wir haben schon beim Dämonen eben schon gesehen, da haben wir keine so große Chancen
What on
gegen.
earth is going on? This is no time to be scared. I have to find Luffy.
Und wir sehen schon,
No,
ja,
the village.
die Dorfbewohner haben es auch so ein bisschen abbekommen. Aber, ich würde sagen, was genau hier passiert ist, sehen wir dann erst beim nächsten Mal. Der Speicherpunkt kommt mir gerade hier unglaublich gelegen. Ich laufe nur mal eben kurz weg, bevor ich hier gleich von den Wölfen hier noch angefallen werde. Help. So. Sind wir sicher? Naja, mehr oder weniger. Da oben steht auch noch einer. Steht hier wenigstens keiner? So. Ich würde sagen, was hier wirklich passiert ist. Wie die da lauern, ne? Das sehen wir erst beim nächsten Mal. Danke fürs Zuschauen und bis zum nächsten Mal. Ciao.